Before I begin this week's tip, a quick shout out to my San Francisco Giants, who finally brought the World Series trophy home after a half century. I have been a happy, if long-suffering fan for 30 years. So today, my elation knows no bounds. Thank you, Giants. Alright, so this week's tip. Let's say you've decided you want to get into voiceover, or use your voice in some capacity to earn a living for yourself. What do? Well, you put your best foot forward. You read up on it. Maybe you join InternetVoiceCoach. You start taking live classes or begin working with a coach. If you have talent, guess what? Coaches, teachers, they start getting excited about you. They ask you to practice every day. They ask your commitment to coming weekly. They ask you to absorb a lot of information and to make it your own. What you do at that point says a lot about you and how much you care about succeeding. Watching the World Series this past week, the word momentum came up a lot. It got me to thinking how important and sometimes elusive this thing called momentum is. So many of our successes in life happen because of our ability to tap into it. And yet momentum is one of those intangibles that can literally pass you by if you aren't ready for it. It's like an express train. If you miss it, there may not be another one for a while. Then you end up having to take the local train, stopping at every station along the way. Momentum is something of an enigma. You create it, but it also happens to you. Have you ever noticed that when you put energy into the world, it often comes right back at you, as if to say, okay, let's play. At that point, it's your job to take up the challenge and keep the game going. This playful give and take is what creates momentum. But so many people, after that initial spurt of energy, expect it to all just keep coming to them. Hey, they say, I'm a good person. I showed the world my good intent. Now it's my turn to receive. But what if what you receive is simply an invitation to play some more, to give more and more of your energy? Are you ready to give it? A lot of people would say, wow, this is a lot more than I bargained for, and they stop putting in that energy. At that moment, the doors to that express train that you've been on momentarily open up, and you get thrown out onto the tracks. You get up, dust yourself off, maybe you wait for that local, or start that long walk home. Maybe you're disillusioned. Maybe you're angry. Maybe you want to blame it on anyone except yourself. The fact is, momentum is like a shot of adrenaline. It's exciting, but it's also scary, because it brings you very close to your true nature, and we're not always ready to see that, to live up to our potential. What I want you to do right now is to take a good look at where you are, the reasons for you wanting to use your voice, and the tremendous amount of momentum it will take to get you to where you want to be. Are you willing to say yes to making it happen? If there's any doubt in your mind, walk away now. You'll save yourself time and money. If you're one of those who's willing to put their heart on the line, get cracking. Do something today to keep that momentum going. And don't stop.
Internet
Voice Coach.